Good evening, Corey here. Psychic medium, spiritual healer, and empowerment life coach. I just start doing the monthly astrology readings for all the individual signs instead of clumping together my work. And what I'm doing is that I'm taking my work through using the cards and my intuitive abilities. I'm kind of going blank with you guys. There's something making me go blank here. I don't know what it is. I'll get to it in a moment, but something is kind of chiming in is what it feels like. So what I do is that I use my intuitive abilities. I channel through the messages, and as I'm channeling, I will pull cards, and the cards are other people's cards that I'm using, not my own. So they have little booklets and their interpretations, and I just kind of use them as a guide for mine. And of course, it's a connection to the divine. So there's always messages that just resonate because the channeled energy is also from the divine. So it just links together. It just gives you validation. Also, to always remember that this work is not to replace anything from the medical field. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatrist. So you don't take this advice and replace with anything that you have gotten from any of those places or even anything legal. That's their job. That's what they do. It's not mine. So this is a reading for January 2019. And this is lead for my Libras. Sorry. And what's coming up for me, as I said, I'm going blank here. And I feel as if, how am I going to put this? Someone's bossy and pushy. Someone's being bossy and pushy. And I don't know if it's you, or you're getting on everyone else's nerves, or if it's somebody else that's getting on your nerves. One of the two. Whatever it may be, deal with it. Fix it. Whether if it's you, fix it. Wherever it is, it just feels like that's what you're getting. And this feels like an older, wiser person that passed away saying, fix that. Don't behave that way. Why are you behaving that way? So this is specific. You don't need to be that way. You already have a powerful enough little personality. Don't need to kind of push that any farther. But use your powers and use your strength in the way to do things in the light. Don't try to push people into kind of doing what you want them to do, or out of like because you want things to go your way. Just allow people to kind of explore for themselves and come in on their own. And that's what it feels like with me. You don't have to right to kind of invade somebody's space, or something. No one has the right to invade your space that way, to push onto you their views, who they are, type of thing. So be very careful of wherever this is coming in. I don't know where it's coming in. I wasn't expecting this. I've had 3 of these now that I didn't expect these things to come into these readings, but it is showing up. So that's a pretty specific thing. Of course, you also have Mars, so it's in Aries, and this kind of energy is kind of powerful energy, makes you really unbeatable. Like no matter what you do, you're going to do well at. And I feel like you're trying to push yourself ahead. You're trying to become so much like better at what you're working at, or you're looking for that raise, or you're looking for that promotion. You're looking to get farther, faster, and it's going to take place. Be patient, okay? Because it's not always when you want it type of thing, as we say. It's when the universe means for you to have it, when they know you're ready. Because when you think you're ready, you're not always ready. That's what it's telling me, is that you think you're ready for this next move. You think you're ready, and no, you're not. No, you're not. You have things to do. Get back and do the things that you need to do. Get back and do the things that you've forgotten to do, or that you just kind of keep saying, yeah, I'll get to that, or no, I know I'm good. No, you're not good. Well, you're good. Everyone's okay with where you are. But there's things of the past that you haven't dealt with, or things of the past that you still need to work on. And it just keeps coming up that don't get pushy. Don't get pushy. Don't get pushy with your life. Don't get pushy with many other things. But in the same time, and in the same breath, I'm seeing like a to-do list. Like, this is time to check off the things on the to-do list, because there's so many things that you want to get completed, and so many things that want to be finished but that's also in your healing. That's also in last minute things that you didn't get done, that you didn't get finished, or I want to say last minute things that were to finish off, even like and I guess I said legal in the beginning for a reason. Something that's in some legal documents, some divorces, or some last minute business things that you knew you were supposed to do before you finish and go into retirement, or before you're selling a business, or before you're about to divide things, or an estate. This could also be an estate, like last minute estate things that needed to be done. And before you take off and do whatever, make sure that these things are in place. Card stuck to my hand. It's the card. And the card that comes out for me is God. I love my God card. This is Mother Mary deck that I'm using, and it's like, step out of the way. And you've been kind of, and as I said when I very first started, you're trying to push things. You're trying to push people to see your way. You're trying to push through. Let go of the control. Surrender to the control. You need to make room for, all of God's work, God consciousness, creator, whatever you want to call it, universal law. Like just letting the universe, letting those things show you, move it away, let it clear the way for you, let it naturally take away the things that are not going to serve you, let it naturally bring in the things that are going to serve you, because I'm telling you, there is beautiful things coming for you. And if you have to wait one more year, what is one more year? Really, in the big scheme of things, time really only matters to us humans, and we're always in that rush. And there is things that are important matters that get done right now. But this is like they're telling you to check off your to-do list. What do you need to do for yourself first? What are the things on that to-do list? Get those things done. You leave the rest to God. You do what you need to do now, type of thing. Get to that. Get that done. And then you can stand up on your soapbox. Then you can get up on your soapbox and keep talking and calling in people. And it's also about, because it's opening your heart, right? And so opening your heart to what the universe is about to give you. Open your heart to all that there is. It's like the world has infinite possibilities waiting for you. I don't know why. I just got a big smile on my face. There's something that's kind of larger than life in you that is there. You let it awaken to a certain point, and then you pull it back. And something of your kind of arrogance, I'm going to say kind of ego-based, something that's ego-based, not arrogance. Let me take that back. Something that's ego-based keeps kind of holding you back from everybody seeing it, because you get in your own way. And it's like they don't see how loving you are. They don't see how kind you are. They don't see all these other beautiful things of you, because you go into protective. You close yourself down and you go into protective. And then you get into that state of like, I'm the warrior, and I'm in charge, and I'm, I have that bite that can take you out, that type of thing. And that's not what's needed right now. The power that we're talking about is the power of faith, the power of trusting the universe, that the universe, Mother Earth is way stronger than all of us. And so is the God conscious energy stronger than all of us humans. And you're just one more human, and you're just human. So be okay with your human flaws. Be okay with your human decisions that might not suit everyone else, but they're going to suit you. And be very kind to yourself as you're checking off your to-do list. You're doing all the little things that need to be done. This is your tenderness. Be very gentle and kind with that. And use the power of prayer and meditation to kind of let yourself be shown, let yourself be guided to what's next, instead of that pushing what's. And whatever you're so worried about happening, why isn't it happening now? Why isn't it taking place right now? It is going to be what is going to be. It will be in place. You're so close. You're so close. It's all so close to you, and it's all about to take place. And I hope you don't end like Libra just did, when every message just went boop, we're done. We told you what you need to do. Now go do it. That was Libra's. I feel like that's a little bit of yours, but with a little bit more pizzazz to it than that. A little bit more of get to your to-do list. Like, you knew you had shit to do. Get going. Get doing it. you also have some devotions to some people that do you really need to have those devotions to, or no, let me replace that. You have some devotions to some parents or some adults who have always been there for you, or you thought were always there for you, but were they always being of your best service, and really is listening to what they have to tell you right now best when they haven't done all the things that are best for them. You have to know that. So this God consciousness that's coming in, this sense of God that was just here, is telling you that what's for you is fated. And I've seen this in I think only 2 other readings so far. What's for you is fated. If you just open your heart to the healing that you need to do, that's on your to-do list, everything else is going to take place. Everything else is coming in for you. Just, prayer, being kind to yourself. Meditate on this. Meditate on what is there. I'm like, you're not supposed to... it's a powerhouse month, and there's powerful things happening, but it's the power that goes into you right now. It's the power that goes into your heart and into your heart center and into your feminine energy or into your masculine energy, whatever it may be. It's like calling in the divine. It's about calling in the power that's beyond us to be of service for you now, and to sit back and just say, you know what? I'm not so in control of life as what I think I am. I'm not so in control that I can conquer everything and I can do everything on my own. Sometimes I put too much on my plate, or sometimes I get stuck in between 2 worlds. And so it's like, this is where you are, and you want this life, but you keep feeling, because of old beliefs, I don't deserve this life, or you keep kind of driving people out of your life, or you keep kind of trying to reach for the top when you're not really ready to go to the top, that type of thing. And people are like, you're stepping on a lot of freaking toes here. Stop stepping on toes. Stop doing this. Step back. Take a chill pill. It's going, if you just trust, things are going to happen. Sometimes you have a little bit of ego decisions that you're making, and it's not the time to make them. It's all going to be okay. It's all going to be good. You're very loved. You're very loved in so many ways, and your decisions that you're making are not going to crash the world. They're not going to send you into a fiery flame of whatever, and you're not going to miss the boat. You're not going to miss the boat. It's actually telling you that if you move to the side and you surrender, you will be happy. There's the keyhole. You're getting the key to your heart, and you're getting the key to your life, and you're going to receive this when you step back and let the visions take place. It feels like you can dream this. You can dream this through. You can dream this to life, and it's like, there's your time to go again. If you want the beauty, if you want your cup to be full, if you want your life to be full, you have to stop doing what's not serving you. And what's not serving you might seem like it might be something that's taboo, but it's not. It's like you trying to force through, you trying to be that powerhouse, strong type of thing. It's not helping. It's not helping you. It's not helping anyone. One more card for you guys, and I'm going into my Mystical Shaman card for this. There's like one big answer everybody's waiting for. It's like, all my Scorpios, not all. Remember, this reading is general. This is not for everyone. This might not resonate to you at all. This is a general reading, and but I feel like there's a lot of people waiting for the one big thing to come to them, or the one big thing to happen. It's like, yeah, it don't happen that way. Sit back, chill out, type of thing. I don't know why I just got a fundraiser like this. This was like, it makes mine the cold plates. So you make cold plates and you do a fundraiser. I feel like somebody who has to do a fundraiser. Something, and this would be probably East Coast, where we're doing cold plates. Fundraiser. You need to do a fundraiser. You're going to be asked to do some sort of fundraiser. You're a Scorpio, and you're somewhere having to do a fundraiser, and it's to raise money for somebody, whether somebody's sick. I feel like somebody might be sick or something, and you jump up and say, you know what, I'm going to do this, and this is being of service. And this is a good thing. And, you know, it kind of distracts you from all the rest of your life that's kind of taking you sideways. And this is specific. This is a specific message for somebody who's a Scorpio. Take on the volunteering, do that fundraiser, help that person that's not well. Do those things because it's distracting you from this kind of pity party you've been on, or not feeling worthy type of thing. And not that pity parties are a bad thing. Sometimes we need to be on them. And when you do that kind of work, when you're in that place of serving and being that kind of kind, watch the magic happen. Watch what comes into your life when that happens. And so what I feel like is that if you all step aside now, you all move out of your way, there's magic about to happen. And you're going to see the magic in you. You know, magic is real. Miracles are real. That type of stuff happens. It's that smoke and mirrors that's in the way. And you know, you're looking through a steamed over or a clouded over mirror, and you're not seeing. So you've got a place of judgment or a place of kind of judging yourself, or being stuck in, or being a fear of being judged, or you are being judged because you kind of, because of some of the stuff that's happening. And it's like, just move aside. It's okay. When the smoke and mirror leaves, you're going to see truly your true calling, your true purpose, the true relationship, the true job. Like, everything is coming. You just do all the little things, please. That was pretty specific. Do all the little things, please. Trust. Have faith in God, consciousness, whatever God means for you. Have faith in the universe, that the universe is working in your favor right now, in whatever way it's making all the things and all your dreams come true, because you have been dreaming of this for a long time. Your passion, your drive, everything. You have created this life to the point that it's at, and now they're saying, you know what, you can take the back seat. You can sit back here. You can rest for a little bit and just attend to all the beautiful little things that are going to make you even more beautiful and your life even more beautiful. Do those. And sorry, I had to take all these three out together. Somewhere this comes into still trying to please a dad. I feel like this is still trying to please a dad, still trying to be enough for a dad. Or your dad has been doing a lot of praying for you type of thing. And there's something of, you know, children involved here. And it could be your inner child, because the healing that needs to be done is your inner child, is what I feel like. It's like that little inner child of you that was being pushed and to be the best, to excel, or you know, you want it to be like your dad, or you want to be as good as your dad, or you don't want to disappoint your dad. Don't worry, you're not disappointing nowhere. You don't have to compete with anybody. And if it's a dad that you need to heal, this is the time that when you go into that to-do list, that it's time to do the forgiveness, so you're not chasing that type of energy of still being angry at a dad or whatever as you're moving forward. Know that here's Jesus, here's the healing. This is a time of healing for you. It is taking place. It's happening. Allow it to happen, and just be at peace with what's happening right now. The power that they're talking about right now for you is the power that's coming from the divine, that's working in your favor. Everything is going to work out beautifully. You just need to relax. Have a wonderful, wonderful January. And I will see you all in February, or on my Facebook Lives. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Much love to you all.